Good evening and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Food Civil Supplies Minister acknowledges high vegetable and meat prices in Shillong, denies statewide price rise. Meghalaya following centre's direction to implement smart meters, says Power Minister. KHADC holds condolence meeting to condole demise of Nongthamai MDC Latiplang Kharkongor. Power Minister rules out bigger vehicles on Umiam Dam, citing Rs 20 crore strengthening investment. And Voice of the People's Party stages sit-in demonstration on soaring prices of essential commodities. The news in detail. Food, Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs Minister Komingwan Umban today acknowledged that while the prices of vegetables and meat in Shillong are slightly high, there has been no significant overall price rise in the state. He criticized VPP for politicizing the issue ahead of the MDC elections. The minister attributed the higher prices to logistical challenges, explaining that trucks carrying vegetables must take the Mau Kasiang road as heavy vehicles are not allowed to pass through the Umiam Bridge. Additionally, the absence of rail connectivity to the state capital increases transportation costs.
Purchase or retail, you have to select a good item, no? Like onion, suppose you do wholesale, you purchase around 50 rupees per kg in one bag. Then after you reach Laim Kra, some roasted also there. These people retail, they have to increase the price. No?
The state government is now contemplating to implement smart meters in Meghalaya following pressure from the central government. Power Minister A.T. Mondal said that the central government has mandated the project not only in Meghalaya but throughout the country. Mondal said that this move will lead to around 800-meter readers being no longer required and they would be redeployed.
So, 800 of them are there. If they are not required, where we'll put them? So maybe redeployment or rearrangement, something like that. So we are working very cautiously to see that this sector is having some hope as far as the consumers are concerned. For example, the distribution is missing because loss is on AT&C and transmission and distribution losses are there.
The Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council today held a condolence meeting to condole the demise of Nongthamai sitting MDC Latiplang Kharkongor, who had passed away on Thursday evening. KHADC CEM Pinyat Singh Saim paid this tribute to the departed leader and recalled his contribution to the council in various capacities, including as a former chief executive member. He highlighted Kharkongor's dedication and contributions to the council, having been elected 4 times since 2004, demonstrating the people's trust in him. Latiplang Kharkongor, MDC of Nongthamai constituency, passed away on September 12 at Shillong Civil Hospital after a long battle with illness.
Kibarjan ki khun ki inman ki para nanta ki marjan mapa ki baisa lambati nanta ki barok ki bahia madan jing dei ki barjan bati te kumjuru ni pha ku bor smolem ru ik pai ba kanok my constituency ki bladu no ki unomelam MC joki.
Power Minister A.T. Mondal has said that there is no question of allowing bigger and heavier vehicles to ply on the Umiam Dam and bridge after the government spent almost 20 crore on its strengthening. He said that there should be an alternative road at the earliest and the work is underway in this regard. He further stated that the PWD department is exploring the idea of constructing a Bailey bridge along a different route to allow movement of heavier vehicles to and from Shillong.
Because see, you are seeing maybe one side that people are not allowed, people are this, that, and I am under constant criticism also that why it is done, all these things are happening, and whenever or whichever way you say, and whomever I meet, they only mention about the concern of the bridge only, but our concern is also of the dam also, its safety, and it should be there in place, because this is the dam which gives us the opportunity to get around 176 megawatt of power. So if any untoward incident happens, then where will be us? So our actually look out to see that dam is in a safe condition.
Dissatisfied with the Meghalaya government's indifference to the soaring prices of essential commodities, the opposition Voice of the People's Party today staged a sit-in demonstration to protest against the escalating costs at Malki football ground. The party voiced frustration that the issue was not properly addressed during the recent assembly session. The demonstration was backed by various organizations and members of the public holding placards and banners. The VPP sent a clear message to the government, urging immediate action to curb the skyrocketing prices of essential goods.
This is a demonstration to express, a concern rising out of the exorbitant rate of essential commodities in our state. So, which is why we are here to demonstrate as a party and to convey a message to the government so that the government will take this matter seriously.
Community and Rural Development Minister A.T. Mondal has defended the delay in the payment of job card holders, saying the state releases the funds as soon as the funding is received from the central government. He also said that all the BDOs have been directed to look into the aspects of misutilization of funds, saying an inquiry is conducted whenever any allegation of corruption are brought to the fore.
The wages component are directly released by Government of India to the accounts of the job card holders. So if they don't release, so our job card holders are not getting the wages. But as I told you earlier, that it is a continuous process. It is not that it is pending for years together.
State BJP Vice President and Tura MDC Bernard N. Marak expressed unhappiness against the Chief Minister for not pursuing the tax settlement agreement signed between the government and the now disbanded ANVC. He said that despite several requests, the government is yet to take it up. He also accused the government of backstabbing them in the recently concluded Lok Sabha polls, where the BJP had lent all support to the NPP but were blamed for their loss.
They always backstab us. Before the election, in 2018 election also, we have a written agreement with the CM. And after the election, they never cared, like he never considered that agreement as official. Then after that, last election also he abstained in the Lok Sabha. They told us to support, we supported. And for the failure of their candidate, they're blaming the BJP. So we do not want that.
The SSA teachers under the umbrella of the Meghalaya SSA School Association have informed the teachers to attend the general meeting to be held on September 21st at Riyad Samthia Community Hall to discuss the issues related to their salaries and regularization of their jobs. Speaking to the media today, the president of MSSA-SA, Aristotle Rimbai, said that these demands are to confirm the teachers as full-time teachers and to increase their salaries. Rimbai said that the leaders met with the State Project Director of SSA, Swapnil Tambe, on September 10th to discuss these two demands.
Chamber, and during that meeting, he informed the association that he have received an instruction from the Commissioner and Secretary, Education Department, Government of Meghalaya, to put, for a time being, to put on hold the proposal for enhancement of salary.
A nationwide Gau Pratistha Andolan is being carried out to elevate the cow to the status of Rashtra Mata by moving cow protection from the state list to the central list in the constitution and to make India free of cow slaughter. As part of this movement, a Gau Dhwaj Yatra will take place from September 22nd to October 26, 2024. The Yatra will visit the capitals of all Indian states and union territories where a sacred Gau Dhwaj will be installed. Yesterday, the HYC staged a protest against the Yatra, and today the HITO has sent a letter to the CM urging to restrict the Yatra in Meghalaya.
Dogs and cats are included, not a cow. These people, that intention, we allege from the organization that they want to make to create trouble, especially in October in the month of Durga Puja. So we condemn and we ask the government not to allow these people. But if they allow, we have no option, but we will raise our flag. That is the Federation of Khasi State flag, known as Arpusan Hima.
The PA Sangma Foundation, PASF, hosted the inauguration and handing over ceremony of the People's College Grant in Aid scheme to PASF Abong Noga College Tura at a Working Women's Hostel, AB Mission Compound Tura today. Speaking as chief guest, Thomas A. Sangma, Speaker of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, emphasized the importance of strengthening educational infrastructure in the Garo Hills region. During the event, the appointment letters was formally handed over to faculty members, symbolizing the commencement of the scheme at Abong Noga College.
Members of PA Sangma Foundation, and I'm very proud today to stand here and be the chief guest for the education as People's College.
To address the growing issue of illegal drug smuggling in Ribhoi, a key gateway to Meghalaya, the Ribhoi police, through the Anti-Narcotic Task Force, is taking proactive measures. The police will engage with all Dorbar Shnong in Ribhoi and activate the village defense parties to work collaboratively in combating drug smugglings. In a statement to DD News Meghalaya, Additional Superintendent of Police Banrap Langjarwa emphasized that the Ribhoi police, in coordination with all local police stations, remain vigilant in their effort against drug smuggling.
Nado arjar masjidon ganika data, manado arjar arpoi hadu menta almost 100% case bagi register. Nangta ke ganja ke belakem dola poi kumba 100 kg duna, ke heroin do kumba 100 kg. Kibang ila arrest la kentuk kumba almost nyopongwet kibriu padang lang ikentei ro cimrang ro ikentei gidon kumba chipongwet kibla sakem dan borok ini case menta kidang yak ka trial kadang lang ka trial stage.
The Nyotrap Youth Council HYC Southwest Khasi Hills District yesterday celebrated its 10th anniversary of its journey in serving the community and the district as a whole. The HYC Southwest Khasi Hills District was founded on the 12th September 2014. As part of the celebration, the HYC Southwest Khasi Hills District organized a one-day football tournament where different circles participated and HYC South Lingam Circle emerged as a winner. And now for the weather report. Maximum temperature recorded 26.6 degrees Celsius. Minimum temperature recorded 17.6 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 60%. Relative humidity in the evening was 70%. Rainfall 1.9 millimeter. The forecast, light to moderate rain and thunder shower is very likely to occur at most places. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the headlines once again. Food Civil Supplies Minister acknowledges high vegetable and meat prices in Shillong, denies statewide price rise. Meghalaya following centre's direction to implement smart meters, says Power Minister. KHADC holds condolence meeting to condole demise of Nongthamai MDC Latiplang Kharkongor. Power Minister rules out bigger vehicles on Umiam Dam, citing rupees 20 crores strengthening investment. And Voice of the People's Party staged in sit-in demonstration on soaring prices of essential commodities. Well, viewers, that's all we have in today's edition of the news. Do join us again tomorrow with more updates. Have yourself a good night. Push it.